Hi guys, this is Sarah. I'm going to do my quick tour review of Warped Tour in Carson, California. So I'm only going to talk about a few of the bands that I saw. And those bands are Asking Alexandria, Falling in Reverse, Automatic Love Letter, Black Veil Brides, and Drugs. Okay, so before you guys watch it, I'm going to apologize for a few things. A, I look like crap because Warped Tour was yesterday. I had to work today, I had to get up early, and I've been at work all day. So I haven't had time to make myself look any better than after I just took my shower early this morning and didn't do my hair, didn't do anything. B, I say all the time in the video because I'm thinking and I don't have a script written out for this, and I'm really sorry that I say all the time, but that's my thinking word. That's my pause. I should just pause and not say anything, but apparently comes out of my mouth, and I'm terribly sorry for that. Other than that, please enjoy the video, enjoy my review, comment, do anything. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy. So the first band I saw was Asking Alexandria. Now, I didn't get to see their whole set, but I watched a lot of it, and what I saw, I really liked. The first experience I had watching Asking Alexandria was actually at the Golden God Awards, and I actually wasn't pleased with their performance during that. I thought it was a little bit cool, but it didn't keep my attention then. But it really changed during Warped Tour. I loved seeing them at Warped Tour. They put on a great performance. They kept the energy up. They kept the audience going, and they had a huge crowd, and it was just amazing, even being close to the stage at all. It was awesome. So the second band I watched was Falling in Reverse. Officially, I believe this was their first show. They had another show previously under a different name. It was kind of a secret. But officially, as Ronnie said on stage, this was their first show, and it was amazing. It was awesome seeing them perform. I bought their album when it came out, the day it came out, and I listened to it and I liked that, so I was excited to be at their first show. It was a great performance put on by all members of the band. I think Ronnie really pulled through and did an amazing job. I wasn't sure how he was going to do. I wasn't sure if he was going to be nervous. I really didn't know what to expect with this one, but he did great. Um, I loved it. He jumped into the crowd at one point and couldn't even get back up for a while. It was just a good performance all around, and I actually think his singing has improved from before. So that's something to look into if you like Falling in Reverse. It's good. You should see them live. They're a good band. I enjoy it. I wish that there wasn't the shit talking and that kind of stuff, but it happens. And either way, the music is good, and that's what really matters. And the performance was great too. So that's about all I can say for them. Next, I watched Automatic Love Letter. Now, if you don't know who they are, it's really, right now, it's just Juliet Sims on acoustic guitar, singing her songs, and I liked it. If you like acoustic performances, it's a good one to watch. She's a great performer. I love seeing her. I had only really heard a few songs beforehand, and she kept my attention. She was great, and honestly, I think she sings with more feeling than I have ever seen anyone do before. And that's awesome. You can really, really tell her emotions about each song, and it's great. I love seeing that. So much so that I actually went and picked up her CD afterwards. So that was pretty awesome. So the next band I'm going to talk about is Black Veil Brides. Now, I've seen Black Veil Brides quite a few times before, and in my opinion, every time I've seen them, they've improved. I think Andy's singing has improved. He isn't able to scream right now, and I don't know if that's just because he's choosing not to, his voice, his throat, or his ribs. I'm not sure, but either way, it's still going good. I think he screamed during the Legacy, which was cool, and it sounded great. But he's not doing all of the screams like he wasn't doing before, which is still okay, and I understand if there's reasonings behind it. Other than that, the only other difference I would say, negatively, is that he can't jump into the crowd. But again, that's not his fault because his ribs are broken and that's extremely dangerous. He did jump into the crowd once, and had a security guard blocking his ribs, which I found slightly amusing and entertaining. But it was cool, and you could tell that he's still trying his best to give everyone the performance they're used to, or even a better one. And it's good to see. And the rest of the guys did great. I loved their performance. It seems like the energy just keeps going exponentially, and it's amazing to see. You can really see them growing by their performances, and I love it. Another thing that was really cool is, in the middle of the set, Sebastian Bach ran in front of the stage, not on the stage yet, but in front of, and was just going crazy to their music, and it was really neat. And of course, Andy noticed right away and ran over to him, and announced that he was down there, and then Sebastian proceeded to jump onto one of the barricades and just get fans riled up and going crazy. And it was awesome. And then for Fallen Angels, the last song of the set, Sebastian actually came out on stage and sang with Black Veil Brides. And that was really cool. And I don't think I've ever seen them look so happy. I'm sorry, my cat's in the background here. Anyway, but it was good and I loved it. I loved their performance. If you're a fan of Black Veil Brides, you need to see them live. It's half the fun of liking them. It's great, and of course being in the crowd for them is always awesome because you can really feel that relationship with their fans. You can feel being kind of one with everyone else. Like it's an amazing feeling. Especially if you go out in your war paint and have a good time, you see other people in that, and it's fun. You can tell who other fans are, and that's always awesome. And that's all I have to say for Black Veil Brides. Okay, so the last band I'm going to talk about is Drugs. Now, if you've seen any of my other reviews, I watched Drugs twice before, and I'd say that this performance at Warped Tour was probably one of the best performances of Warped Tour that I've ever seen. I love this band now. I think Drugs is absolutely amazing. I think that their live performance is probably one of the best that I've ever seen at all. I love how much Craig Owens seems into the music he is singing. He is just so phenomenal when it comes to vocals. It's amazing. And I think the highlight of the evening was during Sex Life. Craig Owens jumped into the crowd and was kind of in the middle of the crowd, kneeling down, basically standing on the crowd, singing, and he just had, you could tell that he had someone's hand and he was just gripping onto people, and it was amazing seeing him do that, and the relationship he had with his fans was just so evident. It was an awesome live show. And while that was going on, you had the rest of the band on stage going nuts, singing the words to fans. I mean, everything was just amazing. I don't even think I can put how awesome that show was into words. I loved it. They did great. If you like the band Drugs, they are a need to see band live. If you don't like them, I don't understand. Then just don't go. But I personally think that they're such a great band that they've gone so far so quick, and I guess because of them all being in other bands previously, they just jumped right into it. It was amazing. I loved it. I'm not gonna say anything else because I could probably go on forever about them and Black Veil Brides, but I won't. I'll leave that to the next time I see them. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed my tour review, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I'm gonna do a quick. My lip rings are all fucked up. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, so. There's a train. Hold on. I don't know how loud that is. It's almost gone. Okay. Yeah. Look how bad that is. It's terrible. I shouldn't even. That's horrible. This is my cat who so desperately wanted attention earlier. Say hi. This is Mephisto. He's named after a demon because that's how he acts. Huh. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. In reverse. My nose is so sunburned. I'm also blind, so I can't see anything with my glasses. Okay. Great. I just said the same thing. I'm dumb. I am. I must mess up constantly in like everyday situations, and I just don't have to know because I'm not recording myself.